Ghost Rider. La. If you ain't in the field while you street talking, we be running it up while you sleepwalking. Still making licks while the D's walking. But I'ma shut my lips, money keep. What's up with it? What's up with it? It's your boy Thorough.
Your boy Remo.
And this is In the Field Podcast. Today we got a special In the Field. We got the double up. As you can see, I'm gonna let them introduce themselves, but I just want to let you know what's going on. Reem, how you feeling today?
Amazing.
Everything good? Everything well?
Yeah, we got special guests with us.
That's what I'm saying. I just want to know how you feeling.
Yeah. I'm excited. I get super excited. I'm always excited.
Okay, because I want to make sure you there.
Yeah,
so look,
let's go.
Today we got two special guests in the building. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. Next to me, I got
Kelly G in A Place to Be.
AKA what though?
The motherfucking drill fairy.
I mean, you gotta let that be known. AKA the drill fairy. You know what it is. I know y'all know what it is. Tap in.
Yes,
Bow.
outside.
Talk to
Right. And also next to her, we got
It's your favorite tomboy, Georgie.
Yes.
Your favorite. That's different. When you say your favorite, that mean a person that you always, like when you wake up, you be thinking of them. When you going down, like when somebody your favorite, you think about them up and down. It's ups and downs. That's my favorite. It don't matter what's going on. It's always something. I always want to be around you. There's always something going on. So you know what that means. Now, let's get into this right here, right? I want to jump right into something real quick because we were basically having some type of conversation off camera. I kind of was in and out on it, and I kind of missed it. But we was talking about the state of hip-hop.
Yep, the state of hip-hop.
Okay,
Absolutely.
cool. And listen, how do you feel the state of hip-hop is right now? Your opinion, how do you feel is going with the new generation and the old generation interacting and shit like that?
I don't know. I'm feeling like the old generation right now, the older guys got it. Like they in they glow, they glory.
That's what I was hearing. And
they doing it. Like everybody is getting their flowers finally.
Okay, and you said somebody like Fab, right?
Fab is definitely one of my favorite artists back then to now. And I think right now, even his bars is fire now. Like every song he's delivering, every freestyle, Metaphor King never changed.
Metaphor King.
He never changed.
Yeah, shout out to
He
Loso.
never
Shout
changed.
out
The
to
beats
Loso.
flow, but his flow will never
Yeah.
change. Like
Yeah, I feel like I'm waiting for that soul tape sort of come from Fab. Like
But you got Fab, you got Jim, you got
Jada.
Jim is another one who over the time, I like to say Jim aged well in the rap game.
He definitely
Business
did.
wise.
There we go. That's why is.
Who
That's
Jim
why
became.
he hit a little different for me.
Yeah.
He hit different
I'm
for me,
excited
too.
to
He
see
hit a little
that.
different for me because Jim is like in the field.
Yeah.
Like Jim is showing. When Cam said to I heard Cam say on his podcast just the other day, "Yo, Jim is better than me." He said out of his mouth.
Damn.
Jim is a complete.
He
look,
said
look,
that.
look.
You could go. Cam said like right now, as we.
Jim is a complete hustler in the game. When I say that, like when you see somebody like Jim in the game, like control the game fashion wise, stay relevant,
Trendsetting.
fuck with the young boys. Like Jim is somebody in the game to me that's needed.
Okay.
He's
Like you
definitely needed.
you need a Jim in the game.
You need somebody who can see every angle. And that's what Jim is. Like, he's not closed-minded. It's not just about rap. It's looking at the bigger picture.
Right.
And we always need to look. I think that's what's going on with our older generation now and why they're getting their flowers, because they're able to look at the bigger picture. I don't think the young cats are able to look at that picture. They only see what they see.
Right.
We got social media. We got what's going on in their environment. They're kind of stuck in one space, and they can't think outside the box.
Okay.
But you got people like Jim who can think outside the box. He's in Paris now.
Yeah,
Who would have
that's
thought we
what I'm
would have
saying.
seen Capo in Paris,
Right.
like in a
Yeah,
fashion?
yeah.
Let me tap
Yes.
into that
Tap
because
into that.
I work with Jim.
That's a fact.
He's my boss with the IFC.
Okay.
I see you.
Okay. That's
He's
interesting.
yeah. So shout
Okay,
out to Jim.
shout out to Jim.
Shout
And the
out to
whole
Jimmy.
IFC. He's taking the culture, the content culture, and he's taking it to the next level. What rappers doing that right now?
That's what I'm saying. That's
He's
why I
giving
said
us a
Jim hit a
chance.
little different for me.
He knows that right now the content creators bring numbers bring money, but why not keep it together as one? Because that's the only way it's gonna get bigger.
That's how it. Yeah.
And I get a lot of jewels from him. Like I think lyrically he could still get on them freestyles and tear it up.
Okay.
No. Jim lyrically. Let's keep it 100.
He's nice
When Jim
now.
first started, I was like,
No, in the beginning.
But Jimmy talking and walking now.
Jim is different.
Jimmy talking and walking now.
I think they've all evolved.
Yes.
Even my Romano, like I think they've all
Yes.
evolved. Like when you look at the older, well, the younger them,
Okay.
and then you look at them now.
Yeah.
I think they get jewels from the young niggas too. You
So-
know what I mean? And I think that also, with rap is all about experience. And the more experiences you have, the more you could talk about. So
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying? I think that's what's happening.
And look, with that being said, right? If I'm not mistaken, it was Little Yachty or Uzi, and one of them said something about
Yachty.
what he said. He said something about hip hop was the trend, like the trend came from down south or something, or it was something in that nature. He said where he was like, "Yo, if you want to be honest, we really gave more swag to the industry than."
Could never.
That's-
Never, ever.
They spoke on it too.
Hip hop
I'm
is
like
New York.
because-
All the way New
Never-
York. I'm sorry.
I try to think about it. I try to be realistic
I
with this
argue
part.
all day about
Argue it.
Air Force Ones came from New York, but come on, man.
But Nelly made it.
You know
Did
what?
Nelly
Nelly
make it
rapped
hot?
about it.
Did he make it hot?
You know
No.
what?
He
New
didn't.
York City
He
gave to the
didn't. He
culture.
made a song. He
Too
made it
Kurt?
hot for them.
Too-
He didn't
okay.
make it hot
For
for
us?
us.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how I look at
And-
it.
I'm not big on, and everybody knows this. I'm not really big on the down south artists.
That ain't really it.
And it's not because I don't like it. I really never had a reason to really go deep and tap in. I love New York culture. I love my culture. I love
Okay.
my
Boom bap,
city.
the boom bap.
This is where I'm from, whether it's drill music to
right.
boom bap to anything that labels New York. That's what I'm looking at. And
Dope.
I love the growth. Like
So with that being said, what's your favorite era of hip hop?
I'm a Dipset fan.
Okay.
I'm a Rockefeller fan.
Dipset.
So what era, like where you would you like 90s?
I fell in love with
2000s?
my
Yes.
era is
So you
in the
2000s.
90s. No, I'm in the 90s.
You in the 90s.
Cause I fucking fell in love with hip hop with Halftime Nas. It's my favorite song. Like when I heard that
She
song,
talking
I
about
was like,
early
nah.
90s.
And I'm a Nike head. I wear chains that excite the feds. But I heard that song,
Oh.
I went crazy.
I'm 2000s. I'm Rockefeller. This is me all day.
State
like
property.
State
Rockefeller,
property.
state property.
Yes, that was me.
Okay.
And not to mention, old Rockefeller is what brought me in the industry. So I'm always gonna pay homage. You know what I mean? Jay-Z's my uncle in my head. That's
Right,
just
right,
all
that's
what it's
Unc.
gonna be. That's Unc. Like you know what I'm saying?
That's
So
Unc.
that
you
was
said
me.
J. Unc
But
I
it's
had.
all
J. Unc
around
I
the same
had.
era when you kind of think about it. Dipset,
all
Rockefeller.
the-
I mean,
One
like,
behind each
pretty
other.
much,
That's
pretty
when they
much,
was,
pretty
you know what I
much.
mean?
Okay, so with that being said, let me get three of your favorite artists from like just in general.
Oh, well, I could give you my top three.
I don't want just three. I don't want 5 and
5.
10. Just give me three. Give me good
This is
three. that you-
overall, like
Overall?
That's
Yeah, three
hard.
male artists in the industry
Okay.
that you be like, yo, if I only had 3 CDs.
It gotta be male or it could be just artists.
Male,
I'ma give it
male
to you.
artists,
Okay,
male
male
artists right now.
Cam, Fab, and Jada.
Those are the three CDs.
That's
That's it. That's all you needed to
That's
live
it.
life.
That's it. I mean, I needed 5, maybe 6.
But those will be the 3 you'll sign off with. If you,
Yeah.
okay.
Because Dipset had their era where all the Dipset volumes was fire. That's when they brought aboard like J.R. Ryder, Hell Rel.
Okay, we
Dipset
talking now.
was
Now we
really
talking rap.
was really in their
Yeah.
prime.
40 and
Yeah.
up. That was
Like,
so
Yeah.
you was on
40
that.
count. Like I love Dipset. I was gonna get the Dipset tattoo.
That was an amazing era.
Wow.
Though. That was an amazing
Wait a
era.
minute. So,
When Jim used to wear the thermals.
Listen, that was
Yeah,
That was- that was
was
an amazing era.
all
Yeah,
that.
like
with the
You
ad
claim the
give me
club
3.
speed and shit like
Exit.
that and all that.
Georgie,
Exit,
Georgie.
you
I,
know
I
that-
could
you
go.
know about
I
that
could go
era.
with that era because it brings me back to a time. So I could. I mean, I like listening to Jewels,
You like
but
Santana
I'm a
Bandana?
Jay Z fan, and even Lil Wayne.
So you're
I'm
3.
sorry. I mean, he ain't from New York, but I would definitely.
Nah,
was on
Wayne is Wayne though. Wayne
I
is
was a Hot
Wayne
Boys
is
fan.
Wayne is
Nah,
popping.
I was a
Wayne
Hot
part of the
Boys
problem.
fan.
Wayne is goated. Wayne is definitely goated.
So give me your 3 CDs real quick before, because you ain't give me your 3.
Dag,
like-
that's the CDs
I know it's
is
hard, but give me 3 people that
I just said Jay Z.
Jay.
If we talking Dipset, we could talk the whole Dipset, but I said I listen to Jewel. So
More than everybody. You like
Yeah,
Jim.
I-
Jewels is dope.
Okay.
Jewels came
and
in.
like I said, I come up from that era, so I listen to Wayne too. Like you know
Yeah,
what I
you
mean.
did do
I
the
listen to
Wayne.
Hot Boys.
Yes, you
know what I
did.
mean. Like,
Yeah, that's
It's
the
so
era.
hard because
It is.
in
It's
that
so
era,
many.
Like Hove, It's crazy. I love Jay-Z.
I
I'm from
listen to
New York.
Beanie
I'm
Sigel,
from Brooklyn.
too.
I just put a post up and I said, don't ever ask me my opinion about Jay-Z because I'm from Brooklyn.
Yeah,
I'ma
yeah.
always say yes or no to him.
Yeah, that
when,
big
when
Brooklyn.
you
know?
from Brooklyn,
Big
like
Brooklyn.
Jay-Z is always to me the
Jay-Z
the
is
goat.
a representation
Yeah.
of
He's the
you
best
can like you
representation of
can
what you
make
wanna
it
be in
out.
hip-hop from the
Yeah,
hood.
like you can make it
He
out.
doesn't have to be on the
Yeah.
list. That's what I feel. Look, I'm getting goosebumps. He
That's how
doesn't-
real it is. Yeah,
he doesn't
goosebumps.
have to be on the list because he's already there.
Hold on, what's
Like,
yours up? What's
yeah.
your favorite artist?
No, this ain't about me. This ain't about
I
me.
want to hear yours.
No,
Talk
this
to
ain't
me.
about me because I go on and on.
I love
just
the
look
moderator
because-
take.
No, I just be more. I need to know them. You know, we
Yeah, you know how
right.
we be
so,
all day.
but now look, I want to switch it up though. What about R&B? Y'all don't love R&B?
I love I'm a '90s R&B girl.
Because people always talk about rap, hip hop. They be forgetting about the R&B.
I listen to R&B all day
day.
in the house.
Yeah, that's
Same
what.
songs.
That's where.
Don't
yo,
ask me the era because I'm gonna tell you 70s and up, 80s.
Yes,
80s.
yes. Tell me,
Millie
because I'm in
Jackson.
love.
Millie Jackson.
Nah, I'm
listen
in
to
love.
R&B.
I'm in love with 70s.
90s R&B.
We listening to
90s.
Aretha, Chain of
90s.
Fools,
I'm
okay?
talking
Hello.
about before I let you go, can I get a kiss?
Nah,
good?
no, you gotta
90s
go
R&B
back.
is
You
crazy.
gotta go
Before
back.
I let you go.
90s
Yeah.
R&B is,
90s
is
but
heartbreaks
90s,
and
but
love
that's,
making.
That's
Yeah.
Blackstreet.
Back,
I'm
Yeah,
talking
that's 90s, right?
She
R&B.
talking about
I'm-
R&B. You talking about soul. Like, you
I'm talking about
that
David
ain't-
Ruffin is my
No,
favorite
that ain't
singer.
R&B.
She said David Ruffin.
That's soul. That's
Talking
something
me
else.
and Mrs. Jones.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
Got a thing going
yeah.
on.
Soul R&B.
That's
R&B
that.
But if we
soul.
talking about
That's
our
your
R&B,
mother. That's where Mama
we
Love
talking
came
Case.
Case.
from. But that's
Donnell
okay.
Jones.
That's what
Oh,
Pop
Donnell
Dukes and
Jones.
Mama Love era.
Donnell
That's,
Jones.
That's their era. They
you
was
know we
thinking about
can't
us.
say nothing without Mary J.
That's that's
You know
my,
what I mean?
I like that music too.
You talking
but
90s and 2000s. You gotta
Yeah.
put Mary J.
You gotta put what's
Mary
the
is the
411? Like
queen.
I used to, I dead had a hat
I
with
don't
the
want to
hole
say
and
it.
the
I don't want to
ponytail
say it,
out.
but I'm gonna
like-
say it. You talking about R. Kelly?
Oh, I love R. Kelly. I
what?
still
R.
listen
Kelly.
to him.
Come on.
Kells.
Y'all can't make me get rid of him.
Kells, yeah, Kells.
TP2.com is one of the
Yeah.
most
Yeah.
classic
Kells
albums
is-
of our
Greatest
time.
Sex.
Yeah, you talking about 90s, yeah.
So let's switch it up just a little, but it's still in the same movies. Because like I never hear nobody say like movies is like
The
part
wood.
of movies and music going hand in hand. Like that was your if you don't like just the way you listen to music, you watch movies. All the serious, like all of the shit, right? Some people watch more TV than they listen to music. Who loves music? Because I don't think people sitting in the crib nowadays listening. Back in the day, we did that. Now ain't nobody blasting no speakers in their crib no more. If you hear your music,
I
you on the
am.
go.
Right, I am.
That's on the
You
what you
wanna
on the
go.
go. You ain't
Nobody
sitting
know-
there how we used to do
Yes,
back in the
I
day.
play my music and I clean my house.
System,
And then
music.
for an
I know my
hour, and then
neighbors
it's
hate
over.
me.
But then it's over
My
after an
neighbors
hour.
hate not. No, it's not. Cause
How long you clean
once
the crib for?
But once the music is going, it
Now-
don't matter. Like you
and
in a
then-
zone.
Now look, once the music is going, then in 2 hours of that, now you're going to sit down and watch a movie.
Right.
Yeah.
So what is your favorite movies of all? Give me one favorite movie of all time.
The Color Purple.
Color
Yes.
Purple, that's a classic. That's a good
That's
one.
drastic. That's a
good
lot of
one.
pain and agony.
No,
lot
it's
of-
not. Listen, I'm a movie head, so I like
me
all
too.
types of movies. So to ask me what my favorite movie is, like I'm
So that's
I'm
the
the
one-
person
that's the
who
one
knows.
that hit?
I play the movies over and
That's
over
the
and
one
on
that
a
hit. Me
word for
too.
word. The Color
Me
Purple.
too.
What's Love Got to
Me
Do
too.
with it? Low
Yeah.
Down Dirty Shame.
Yes.
The Wood.
Yes.
Like these
and
movies.
Those are right now, and all those is in this lineup, the same lineup. And then you'll go from like say gangster movies, it'll be South Central, Menace to Society, Boys in the Hood.
Yeah.
All
Colors.
those are
People
our
forget
lineup.
about colors.
Colors.
That-
Absolutely.
Colors is
Colors.
good too.
Yo,
Colors is good.
people sleep on my favorite movie, Fresh.
Oh,
Fresh.
what?
Clockers.
I love
Busting
Fresh.
know-
super dope movies.
Right?
Fresh
Stupid
is
dope
a classic
moves.
of all time.
Fresh
You know
is a
my
classic.
favorite movie is Unfaithful.
Clockers.
Why?
Unfaithful.
Why is it such
Whoa,
a
that's a
good
classic.
movie though. That's a
Ooh,
good
you
movie.
hit that on the head, Unfaithful.
Because it goes to show you that you could give somebody the world, man, and it ain't enough, man.
That was a movie.
It
That
ain't
was.
enough, man.
Yeah, that was
you
a
heard.
movie.
Clockers too. Clockers. People sleep on Clockers.
Clockers, I love
ain't
Clockers
enough.
because where I'm from, the block
Yeah.
I'm from, the precinct.
That was
they
Fort
done-
Green, right?
That was Crown Heights.
Crown Heights.
Yeah,
Crown
they done
Heights.
made
Huh?
that.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
that was
I'm
Crown
thinking.
Heights.
I'm
Crown
thinking
Heights,
of
yeah.
Jersey
They done made a
Drive.
scene, yeah.
That's
Juice.
that's my baby. That's
On
in
the
my
Jersey
top
Drive.
5.
New Jack
Jersey.
City.
That's
New
in
Jack
my
City.
top
I'm
5.
tired of that movie though. I'm just so tired of it.
Jack
But
City.
my favorite movie, I like Crush Groove.
Crush Groove is classic.
And I
Beat
like
Street.
Blow.
If you want to go take it all the way back, Cornbread Earl and Me.
Yes.
That's one of my
Long
favorites.
See, I watched
They
Claudine. Remember Claudine?
Cornbread.
Claudine?
Like me, I like that. I like the gangster shit. I like Goodfellas and Casino.
Yes.
I sit and watch that type of shit all day long. I could like say the lines and shit from them type of movies because it's like, I don't know, it's more to that. You know what I really like? Documentaries too. I like real shit. Like I was telling him, there's a movie right now called Crown Heights. And it might be two of them, but the one I'm talking about is the dude who got locked up for 40. This shit is so real.
Yeah,
he lost his whole family. His man lost his family.
I found it, but it wasn't on.
Y'all ain't never see this shit. Y'all gonna hurt. It's gonna hit y'all. I ain't never seen nobody ride like this, man.
Tell them how the conversation came about, because I thought the what movie I said was good, Raw Peace.
Yeah, it's a movie on there called Raw Peace with the dude
with Mary J. Blige.
Mary J. Blige in it. I don't like it. I think it's not like
yo, you gotta watch
the
it.
feel ain't the same. Watching Crown Heights is like watching Hurricane Carter.
Wow.
You ever seen that?
And I'm from Crown
seen
Heights, so
Coach
I definitely
Carter?
gotta watch that. Like,
Yeah, I seen that movie.
She said Coach Carter.
I'm saying,
Fire.
but
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
what?
Coach Carter is
That's a classic.
It is
No,
a
I watched it
classic.
too many times.
Or Sunset
it comes
Park.
on YouTube.
Yes.
Those movies on YouTube.
Showing our
You know
age.
that, right? You know that, right?
What you said?
Those movies are in the algorithm of YouTube.
Really?
If you go to YouTube movies, them shits will pop up right there for free. Sunset Park.
But
this, that.
a movie we missing out.
Look,
And
what about
School
what?
Days.
School Days.
That was
I got
See,
the
now
whole
you-
what's
see,
name
now you-
compilation, the whole
now you
Spike
taking
Lee
it back to
joint
childhood.
compilation.
Yes,
yes.
that's when,
House
you know,
Party, like
House
those.
Party.
House Party.
House Party.
Class Act.
Ooh, class act.
We
Sister
don't-
That was
Act.
my shit.
Yeah.
Wait, what's his name?
Sister
Wait.
Act too
we
was
don't
my
get
shit.
those
Sister Act.
movies anymore. Like
I know.
So we don't get good black
But
movies
see,
no more?
no.
What's the last good black movie we got? What would you say?
Somebody said something about that too. It's a lot of joints. You can't say like good black. What you mean in what area? Like and on holidays and like
I'm
what
talking about any-
drama? Because it's mad shit that came out.
talking
Because
about,
the
like,
best man was
holidays.
great.
Like
That's
no, but
what's
you
the
talking
movie-
about lately?
What's the Christmas movie with Chris Brown?
Best man.
This
Christmas.
That's my shit right there. I gotta watch that.
So you saying holidays way far as holiday way, right?
like when
I don't know.
It also depends what mood you in, cause I'm a Marvel fan, so I watch all of the.
So you seen you just seen the
I watch everything, the shows
the
too.
X Wolverine and
Yes,
Yeah.
and Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Yes,
That shit
that is
litty.
my bonding time
That's
with my
litty,
son.
bro.
So
You ain't
because
see that?
that's what they
No,
watch.
it's
So
out.
that
Go
be
check
our
it out.
bonding
Deadpool.
time.
check it out. I ain't
That's
see that.
fire.
Listen, get on board.
But social media made it hard to really sit and watch a whole movie because you getting notifications on your phone on Instagram. You go check that. You go do this. You go. So you really can't.
Then you gotta go back because you missed the part. So now you gotta go back
Do people
because you was
even-
on your
do people
phone.
even go to the movies anymore?
I do.
I have. But I went to. One movie.
I don't know. Somebody was
Smile.
saying that, yo, the movie, what happened to the movie? I said everything is on Netflix and everything now. Everything's on there. People go. I mean, they got movies. But people don't really be. The advertisement ain't the same no more for the movies. I don't know.
It's a good
unless you
date
just-
night.
Yeah, I don't know. I was telling him this
still
the other
out
day.
Yeah, you got the dine-ins
Yeah,
now.
if you
Most
wanna-
of the movies now, you got the good reclining chairs. You got the dine-ins. They come to
I'd rather
you,
sit
give
right
you
in
food
front.
and drink. It
Me
is.
too.
It is.
Me too. Remember
That's
that?
how you fall asleep, though.
Right.
Get up and finish it up. You know you gonna finish it up. You got your little clip. You
I'm gonna
left.
get up and finish it up.
I'm gonna finish it up. So look, check it out. Can we just switch topic real quick? I just want to get into something a little more deeper. I want you to explain this to me because I like to see. Like, I want to know what was this about.
Oh.
Yeah, what was this about? Talk to me a little bit about this because you know I'm big on shit like that. And
Can we explain it before she explained it? Can we talk about
Well,
it? Because you
I'm
just
sorry.
sent it
It's
to
a-
her. Like
Yeah,
us
like,
over here,
yeah,
we
I'm
trying to
left-
figure
I'm
it
left
out.
Okay, I'm sorry. This is a mugshot, guys, of a suspect.
Let me see.
And that's in custody right now.
That's in custody
Okay.
right now, and
yeah.
I just want to know what's up with that.
So back some time ago, I was coming home from work and I spotted a young lady walking barefoot, and she looked dazed out. She was 12 years old. Everybody walking by her. She had wild hair, a big shirt on. She had stains all on her shirt. And I stopped her and I was like, "You all right?" Once she looked spaced out, I was with my son. He was like, "Let's go." I said, nah, something ain't right.
Yeah,
I
you
took her
felt
in
it.
my house
Intuition.
immediately. She was
Intuition.
being kidnapped from another state.
Look at this
It
nice
was
shit.
it was a state to state wide. You read it.
I seen it.
Search for her.
Yeah.
They stopped all the bridges and everything.
Everything.
He kidnapped her from Pennsylvania
What?
and had her in his apartment that was up the block from my house. She escaped from him.
So he kidnapped her from Pennsylvania, and she was in Brooklyn.
He brought her to from Pennsylvania to Brooklyn. The mother's
crazy.
ex-boyfriend.
Wow. That's what I was getting ready to go.
Wow.
The mother's ex-boyfriend. So it's always somebody that's familiar. Most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time it's somebody
Got
close.
your kids.
And
protect
when I
your
met
family.
when I
Please,
met
man,
her, she
please.
just kept
You know what I mean?
saying,
In the field. This is why, I have to cut you off. I just be like, certain topics, I be feeling like, I be wanting to touch on too, not to get lost about, into like music and everything else. Because this shit is big, because it's happening now. This shit is still going on.
Yeah.
So when I saw this, I said I need to elaborate a little bit on it.
she didn't know where she was, but she kept asking me, we in the Bronx, so that let me know maybe she had family in the Bronx, maybe she visit. She did used to live in New York, in the Bronx. I asked her for everybody's name. I went on Facebook looking for people. I called the cops. The cops was like, you know what you just did? You stopped they had the helicopters and everything. But I wasn't paying it attention. I was at work.
It got real.
And he was arrested.
Good, sucker.
Yeah, she was taken. The news came back to my house. Yo, PA, I need my key and my money. I'm not playing. Let me let you. I ain't get that little check y'all said I was getting. Nah, let me
Come
stop.
on, PA.
Check it out.
But the moms told me don't reach out to her no more.
Okay.
And I
She said
respect
leave
that.
it alone.
But the moms also was arrested.
Oh shit.
For
Good.
Whoa. But
Good.
like you said,
Good,
it was the mom's boyfriend.
Ex-boyfriend.
But she didn't report it in
report it.
time enough.
She knew,
She
bro.
knew.
You knew.
That's crazy.
You.
Yeah.
That-
I
Watch your
cried.
kids
I
out there,
cried
man.
when she leave. When she was leaving my house and it was so much detectives in my house. I never seen no shit like this. Like all this of them. SVU is real. That's real.
That's real.
They was really in my house.
She said
Because I had gave her a change
was
of
in the
clothes.
crib.
And
That's
it was
real.
like,
Crazy.
they was like,
in
what
the
did you
crib.
do with the clothes? You didn't throw the clothes away. And I was like, no. I didn't know I wasn't supposed
Because
to
they use it
help
as
her.
evidence.
Right. They needed that. Right. So they wanted all of that.
And,
right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The little girl
That's
told me the
crazy.
story, and I was calling everybody crying, like her family. And I was like, she's kid. I found your daughter. I found her. That was crazy.
Wow.
Was
Oh
she?
my God.
Did he? You know what I mean? Did he? touch
Yeah,
her and find-
she,
He want to and all that. She's
yeah.
not ass nigga.
And when I posted this, you know how much people said they knew him? He from East New York.
Hold on. So you posted
He
this.
lived
and
up the block from me.
and
That's
a
how
bunch
she.
of people said they knew him.
Yeah.
That's why you got to love
And then I
Brooklyn.
did my investigation.
Brooklyn
don't
niggas
act-
can report a sucker
Boy,
nigga in a
I'm
heartbeat.
talking about-
That
I
nigga
went
live
on
up
there,
the
that
block.
nigga be that- y'all
That
know
nigga
that?
live up the block.
That's what
But
you
he
call
was a
a weekend.
weirdo.
Yeah.
He be
From the
stealing from
jump.
Named
Walgreens.
Fred.
Man, that's so.
He looked like
like one. You know
He
you.
was a weirdo.
look at his
He
mugshot.
had
You
anime
would be this-
porn on his Facebook. I said, yeah.
Look at his mugshot.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with whatever you do is what you do.
You said
But you know
anime
those type
porn?
of people.
Yeah, you
That's
know,
like
you know one when
Naruto
you see
porn?
one.
Yeah, but it's
that's
it's
crazy.
all right. Like to do what you do.
Yeah.
But it was what you was representing on your Facebook tells me that you lured younger people to your page, and it was just weird. And I'm glad he's locked up.
Yeah, sucker.
And that girl is gonna need
Handle him too, y'all.
She
I
emotional
know y'all
help
be looking at
for a
internet
very
and
long
all that.
time.
Check out NFL, y'all, all my incarcerated brothers. If y'all see this podcast, y'all see this nut ass nigga, whip him. I got some commissary for y'all. Facts.
Well, I don't. I ain't big yet. I ain't get there yet. I'm sorry. Don't put my name in it.
I got
Drill
50.
gonna set you out. You heard? Word up. So look, I didn't want to switch up a little bit. I just want to tap into a little bit about people for my viewers. So we got Georgie in the building, right? Your favorite tomboy. Georgie, just for the people, just give the people a little background, because this ain't your first time around.
No.
You've been in a nice setup, a situation. Just, I just want a little background on that for my viewers or whatever. And how that went, because we miss you.
I'm always not good at talking about
I know.
myself.
'Cause we
Like
can-
I'm
I
not.
just wanted a quick
I can
one.
talk about conversations with
I
someone
know that, and
and
that's
be
why
like,
I
all
warmed it
right.
up. That's why I warmed it up, right? See, I ain't going to it. You dig? But
Yes.
you was.
I was on a few podcasts,
Yeah.
but I did Kitchen Talk with Mano.
Which was fire, and I see
Yes.
every episode.
And Holla.
Shout out to
to
Fire.
them. And Big Rick. Shout
And
out
you-
to
I'm
Big
telling you,
Rick.
a lot of people look like this. Listen, my girl Like females be bugging, but she was seeing. She like that's the same because you know you switch up. She'd go long hair, she'd go short hair, and one moment you'll be like, "Whoa, that's the same." And I'm like, that's the same person. It was crazy.
I was definitely a big fan of Kitchen Talk. Shout out to what's the other guy, Ricky?
Yes.
Ricky.
Big Rick.
Big Rick, yeah. Shout out to Rick.
Shout out to my bro. No.
Damn,
Shout
yo,
out to
free
Mano.
Rick, man.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to Mano,
Shout out
man.
to Jermaine.
Shout out to Jermaine.
Wasn't this during COVID when
It
everybody was in
started.
the house?
Yo,
It started
and
during
he stayed with
COVID.
the hookah. My son stayed with the.
That was a really, really good.
Yes,
pod.
it started
Okay,
during
so
COVID,
that-
and we just
okay.
kept it going.
Okay.
So
And it had its runs.
it had its run. I mean, I
And y'all
speak
was-
to
hold on, y'all
Jermaine
was
all the
sponsored
time. We were sponsored by
A good
Fox Soul.
Fox, right? Fox Soul. That was dope.
Fox Soul.
Yeah,
picked
it
it
was
up.
definitely a good look. And so how many episodes was that, to be exact?
I don't even remember.
It-
I
it-
can't
it
even
was
tell
20?
you.
It was a lot of episodes.
It was a
I
lot of
remember
episodes
watching.
because remember we started.
And they was
in-
dope ones too.
We started in
Before he
COVID.
passed away.
Yes.
That was fire.
Oh,
You
yeah, had C before
They
he
had
passed
C
away?
right before he
Wow.
passed, dog.
We had
Bobby when he
Mike
came-
too before he passed.
Who?
Mike. Well, I can't think right now. I can't think, y'all.
It's artist? An artist?
No, actor.
Actor.
Oh, the guy from The Wire.
Yes.
Oh, Michael
Oh,
K.
Yes, Michael K. Williams. I
Michael
couldn't
K.
think.
That's
Omar
okay.
Yes.
from the
Oh,
Wire.
from the Wire.
Michael
Yes,
K.
he
Williams.
Yes.
Yes, you did.
Wow.
I watched that too.
Fire.
It was some dopies on
Yeah,
there.
it was a great experience.
All right,
you know.
so you had a lot of guests.
Mm-hmm.
Who was your favorite one?
Yeah, who was your favorite, like, interesting guest that you was like, yo, I can
Interesting?
rock with? Yeah.
Who is my favorite guest? Well, Omar Epps was my favorite guest because I was a loving basketball fan. I used to play basketball.
Facts.
I even
That
have a
was my
loving
baby.
basketball
You ain't
tattoo.
bring it up? Nobody
So
brought
yes,
that up.
well, we
You
did
ain't
that
bring
behind the
up.
scenes.
Nobody
gotta
said no
love it
love
back.
and basketball,
Yes,
and that's
I used to play
classic.
ball.
Yes.
I used to play ball. I had
High
a boyfriend.
school?
Yeah, she played
yeah,
ball.
and then I played afterwards.
She played ball. She
But
had a
love
little
and
jump
basketball
shot.
was one of
And
my
she got good
favorite.
form too. Her form is like, yeah.
It's a little better than that, but
Yeah.
yes. But we even had Leon, but we didn't.
That's
That
my
wasn't
brother.
that.
Leon?
Yeah.
Who Leon?
Oh, from above the
Bob
rim.
Harvey's,
yes.
Above the rim.
Yes.
All right.
And
Yeah,
wait until
above
Yes.
the rim. Above the rim is my
Bob
favorite
Harvey.
So
movie.
let me
Everything.
just tell y'all,
Yeah.
we never aired it.
Wow.
But that interview, I never been like so in awe over a old dude because he had the slick little hair thing going on and everything. But
Leon had a part
as
and all that.
smooth as he
Leon
is,
smoother than all
he's
outdoors.
smoother than a baby's bottom. I'm
Come on,
telling
Leon
you
was
right
married
now.
Shout out
with,
to Leon,
Cynthia
man.
Bailey, the
Yes.
model, first time
Yes.
model,
They
right?
have
Yes.
a daughter together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to my bro Leon, man.
Yo,
Leon is
I
a
was like,
smooth
he
dude.
is smooth. He
Smooth
older, but he
operator.
a smooth cat
Smooth
from way back.
operator. Like,
Wow. I'm
he
surprised
got
you
that
said
deep
Leon.
voice with his slick shit. He talked that shit. That's why he played all the head singers in every movie. He's like that in every movie. If you notice
he
that.
played like that.
Everything is
Wait
smooth.
Until Excel, right?
Mm-hmm. He's really smooth though.
Right.
No.
Nice.
No?
Okay.
No.
But he's in a
He's
band
not
now
in-
too.
He's not. I'm not gonna let you slide with that. He's not in Wait Until
What is the
Exhale.
movie that he's in?
He's
and
he's in
Five
Above
Heartbeats.
the Rim.
No,
He
he's
is
in
in
Another
Waiting
Love
to
I'ma give you it.
Exhale.
He is.
He is the friends. Remember, he was he was in and out of her life. Like he was married.
Yeah, he was
and then he
married.
kept saying he was
You
gonna
right.
leave his
My
wife.
Yes.
My bad.
The girl
You
from
right. You
Boomerang.
right.
Yes.
The
You right.
female
Yeah,
from
you
Boomerang.
right.
What's her
You
name?
right.
Robin.
Robin.
Robin
you
Givens.
right.
No,
He-
Robin.
Robin.
It's not Robin
No, it
Givens,
ain't
but it's Robin.
No, you talking about her real name or her name in the movie?
Her name. I think her real name is Robin,
No,
but her
that,
name
she
is
looked
Robin.
like Robin Givens, but she's
And
not.
ain't-
Yeah.
It's Robin Givens' twin. The one who Abby was in love with.
Yeah. Robin
Givens'
She a little
twin.
bad in that. She a little
And
bad
that-
in
no,
her.
she was.
She
That's-
bad in
she-
her.
she-
But now she got. You seen
Yeah,
her
she
right
got-
now?
she gained a lot of
She
weight.
older though.
Yeah.
You gotta know they.
She
old.
also played in
Okay.
Harlem Nights.
Harlem Nights, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
she did. She was the lover.
Yes.
The whatchamacallit. Yeah.
So you saying
Fact.
Put your mother on the
Leon-
phone. I ain't
So
never
he played
come
a
home.
slick,
He
a
said-
slick role in that.
he said,
Yeah.
You know.
So Leon was the favorite guest out of everybody.
I mean, we had a few guests. I told you. Yeah. I'm thinking because we had so many.
So yeah, but
That-
that was your main guess. That was interesting because I said interesting.
Yes.
And you said Leon. was
Yes, because
interesting.
just listening to
Smooth
him talk
operator,
too, like
yeah,
just talking about.
walked you right around.
I was just sitting there like.
walked her like
Mano was just looking at me like.
Yeah, you
I
know,
don't
man,
know, I was
you
like,
man,
yeah.
you know,
right?
man.
Leon told her, you gonna sit right here.
Well, the good thing is I got to sit next to the artist, so and whoever the guest was. So, but
dope.
And I know
was just
Mano was
this.
like, look at this groupie.
he wanted to be
And what
like,
about
such
you,
a
Drill?
stupid
'Cause
ass
you
Yeah,
got
yeah,
like
'cause Drill got some
5,000
guests.
Who
Yeah,
like
who-
your
yeah, who
favorite
was
right
your-
now? And
yeah.
Right, and you still got
Drill
something
got
you put out. You can even talk about either one of those.
When I first started the drill, Kenzo and Rich Nunu are my two favorite artists.
Okay, and
Kenzo
like
Rich Nunu.
that.
Rich Nunu. Okay.
Those are my
Definitely-
two
And
favorite.
how long ago
Definitely
was that? How
familiar
long
with
ago was
Rich
those
Nunu.
interviews?
Almost 3 years. 2
Okay,
years.
so
2
now, what
years.
about now? The last past year, who's like in that category? Because you had a lot of people in this last past year. So right now, fresh.
Damn.
Because you had females up there, you had all type of people up there.
Yeah, you had a lot of people.
You had
I
homegirl in
don't
the
wanna say
wheelchair.
that
I
wrong.
thought she was sitting
she
down.
was
You
in
had
my
my
show.
show.
wheelchair. You
There's
had
no
Pudgy
wrong
up there.
answer for
I like
Pudgy.
Janice Hart.
Pudgy had
Pudgy.
me dying.
Pudgy was a good interview.
You had
funny.
Janice.
Hart. Janice the Freak.
Okay.
Oh, baby. I loved her.
She's hilarious.
No,
But-
she was really good at talking. She was open. She was honest. I just like a vibe. So everybody, Millie's,
Millie's.
Yep, Tusi was a good one too.
Okay.
See, I tried
He was. I liked his. Like, he has a good head on his shoulders. Like, he has a real good head on his shoulders. Just listening to him, like, he knows what he wants and he articulates himself very well. So he was a really good interview though.
That's dope.
You had Mano on your own.
Mano is another.
Also.
Yeah, she definitely
Mano
had
is
Mano,
another
yeah.
one that's like really close to my heart because he helped navigate a lot of things for me, and he picks up the phone and make a lot of calls and make a lot of things happen for me. He's like my big brother, but I love that interview. But then I want another interview because I felt like the way the interview was going is not how I perceive him. So we was talking really, really fresh and crazy, but I look at him, I hold a different level of respect for him.
Yeah.
So I do want another interview with Mano. Because I get judged a lot. They just think I'm just the biggest dick sucker in the world. That's all I talk about is fucking. But they don't know. I could sit with the big dogs and talk
big
about
dogs,
hip hop.
that's a
I
fact.
could give you albums. People don't know these things about me.
Yeah, you be rapping and shit too.
My
and
first,
all that.
yeah.
shit,
So my first
yeah.
love is hip hop. It's like, but I'm comfortable with who I am. So talking about sex is nothing to me. So I want people to give me a chance to say, listen, we could talk. Sit me in a room with y'all. They just don't want to give me that.
But stop asking and just open that door for yourself.
Right.
Because what I learned is that it doesn't matter. People are going to perceive you the way they perceive you. It don't matter. You can be the nicest
Talk.
person ever, and they
Talk.
gonna create a story about
Talk.
you. So, and they don't really matter in the big scheme of things. You know what I mean? So we're not asking for permission. You know what I mean? We just walking into
Church.
doors, or we
Church.
creating
Church.
our own doors, and
Church.
and that's just what it's gonna be.
Right.
So even if nobody wants you to sit at their table, then you create your own
That's it.
table,
We making our
and
own
then
table
let
in
them
the
come
field.
sit
We
at your
making our
table
own
when
table.
you want them to come
What
sit
you
at
say
your
that
table.
again? Up? What you
In
say?
the field, we making our own table.
That's
Make
right.
your own table.
That's it.
I'm telling you.
You know, just to wrap it up. I just want to know what we got going on. What else is in the stash box other than podcasting? Like, we got something else interesting with.
Yeah, I
We
want to
got
turn
something
my
music- what we
podcast
got?
to a talk show.
Okay,
I
you
love
wanna,
that.
That's
I want to
I'm
be
into
the
that.
2025.
Talk about it.
Let me tell you
Talk about it.
You already doing
who.
it, though.
Richard Bay.
Got it.
But you know you already
Richard
doing
Bay.
it.
Classic.
I want to
I
be.
already
What you
doing
want?
it. My eyes is locked in, and she is already
She
doing
ready?
it. Cause she be having some guests that I swear, she have the most interesting guests. Sometimes I lock into you, and I be like, "Who the fuck is? What the fuck? What?" I'm
Working.
locked in.
Working.
And I say, I love you. The guests you choose and all of that. You are doing that.
Yeah.
You doing that.
And I
Like,
let you know that
doing it.
you can have those conversations. I could talk to, like you said, the bosses of the bosses, or I could talk to this person or that person. That's what it's all about. And as long as you know that, that's all that matters.
Yeah, I want to get some politicians up too. Like, there's a lot.
I
want to
be Martin, word on the street.
Yes.
Cause I'm in. I thought the talk show way too, but word on the street.
I just watched all the Martin episodes.
I watch him every
and
night.
Word on the Street was a lit show. It was a
Word
lit
on
show.
the street.
I ain't gonna.
I was
fire.
even
That's
going
fire.
to call my show Word on the Street because listen,
After-
first of all, Martin, he's a legend. Like I watch him
Classic.
every
That's
night.
my bro, man.
Yeah.
You couldn't come up without Martin.
You couldn't.
I couldn't. I missed that in the chat. You can't, like, if you miss that, something wrong with you. Marty. There's a few of them though. You can't just leave. It was a few other that I needed. Marty Mar, and it was a couple like shows too. Like, let's not forget my Caucasian people, I like Growing Pains and shit like that. I used to watch a lot of that. I used to watch a lot of
Perfect Strangers.
Perfect
What we talking
Strangers.
about?
That shit kind of really like I watched too much of that.
They said Growing Pains. You took
Now the
Mike Seaver and all that.
Look, Mike Seaver and all that. Give me a deal right now. Mike
I was
Seaver. This is
dead.
Alan Thicke and all that.
Alan
We
Thicke.
go with
Alan-
Mike
but
Seaver.
that
Alan Thicke
wasn't
was
his son.
Growing
Nut ass
Pains.
nigga.
Was his son Mike Seaver? No, I'm
Different Strokes was my shit.
Different Strokes.
And to watch it now is so different. I still watch the old stuff like
too.
Good Times.
Yes.
Times.
I'm faithful. Good Times 227.
I
That's what it
still
is.
watch all the old shows. Wonder Years.
Yup.
What was the show where she was the robot and she had the dress and you would go on her back and
Vicky.
Vicky.
Come on, man. Don't
Yes,
play with me. I
yes.
know Alf. Oh, we want to
Alf.
keep going.
What's
First
the-
of all, I was
it
watching
was crazy.
Dinosaurs.
What's the guy,
You remember
Richie Rich,
Dinosaurs?
that little train go through his crib and all that.
like where is
That
this?
was a-
I want
that was
this.
a movie,
I
though.
want this
No,
back.
that was a
I want
show
this
first.
back.
That was a show.
You know
first.
what
The
show
little
I
rich guy
can't
had the train
find?
go through
And
his
Live in
crib.
Color. It don't matter how
Want to
many
redo it? I
I
want
would
to.
don't.
Somebody
I
need to
would-
redo that
I'm
shit like in a
down.
word,
I'm
right?
down
Like
too.
come back with.
Hold on, be quiet.
All right,
not-
don't.
Yup,
listen,
right?
I learned that.
All right, chill
I
out.
learned that.
Chill out in the
I learned
field with
that.
it.
We gonna cut that.
We gonna
out.
cut-
gonna
yeah,
cut that
all
part
right.
out. This ain't live. We
No,
good. We can cut that out.
Yeah, 'Cause I'm gonna tell you a story. And Mano told me that I was talking when he. All right, edit that. You can't.
Yeah, see.
Although this is a good generation and we building and we looking good, there's still a lot of haters out here, and there's more haters than
it
there's
really
ever
is.
been.
Don't be giving your ideas
And they
out
smile in
all
your
that.
face.
Smiling
Yeah.
your
Way
face.
more.
Yeah.
Now your haters become your friends. You don't even know.
Yep.
So what's the biggest thing you learned since you've been podcasting and been? And what's the biggest thing you learned?
To not wait for nobody to get up and do it. Like
That's-
in this business, one phone call, I'll call you back means never sometimes, and you have to accept it. Like me, I'm really, really controlling my temper because before this, I was outside, you know.
Yeah, I know.
So when somebody tell me, no, focus on your numbers. Once your numbers, back then I would have got offended. But now I'm learning that, nah, they right. I do got to work on my numbers. If they getting 50 million followers, they're kind of doing me. They're helping me by coming on my platform. I'm not helping them. So you right. So I'm learning how to take criticism, and I'm learning how to, I'm being a big girl now.
But you are kind of helping them
Okay.
because depending on what kind of interviews you have, you are opening it up. You're letting people see a different side of them. And I learned that just like you said, seeing a different side of yourself and other artists, because people look at Mano in a certain type of light and I know him in a different type of light, and I know that I can get him in a different space. So it's whatever artist or whoever you have on your show, you're actually helping them out too by painting a picture for them.
Thank you. Yeah, that's true too. Because a lot of the rappers that come on the show, they are very reserved. Rappers are reserved. Like they scared to come on my show. Sometimes they be like, nah, so you be wild. I can't do that. I'm gonna lose my whole family. I'm gonna lose my money. I'm gonna lose
shit
everything.
do get crazy because you know your lady be tweaking sometimes. They don't know how to separate watching something like you watching other people's wives do things on camera, and you know that it's just what it is because you see them after all of that and they together with their family. So do the same if somebody you with doing the same. You get what I'm saying? Male or female. And that type of shit goes on too. I just be needing them to understand that. But at the end of the day, yeah, you know, for real. So
That makes sense though.
Yeah, it does.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
you know, listen.
And what you ain't
Yeah, I
what
want to
you
get
got?
You see, I
wrap me
tried
up.
that light.
Yeah, rap. We gonna go to.
What was the question?
What was your? What
What did I learn?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
asked.
what's the biggest thing you learned since you've been in a podcasting space?
Yeah,
and-
what was the biggest thing you learned from all of the nonsense?
Be who you are. Be who you are, regardless of what people say, regardless of the pictures that they paint. Be who you are. Be authentically you. Because nobody can do you like you.
That's it.
Regardless. And the people who fuck with you are going to fuck with you.
Period.
Everybody has an audience. Everybody.
I only fuck with people.
Right. Somebody out there, being yourself, somebody out there is going to relate. It might not be the people around you, but there's somebody out there that's listening to you who can relate to whatever it is that you're talking about. So just continue. Don't let nobody change you, because people in this industry period will try to change you into what they want you to be. And the next thing you know, you're not even yourself no more.
And then you lose views. This is what I'm going through now. What she's saying, I'm going through it. Like, I'm being pulled by certain people, but then I get, it's the DMs that I get when they're like, girl, I'm going through the same thing. Do you know what I'm going through? And I start becoming like, they vent to me.
That's me.
In the DMs. But it make you feel good, and it make you feel like, damn.
Because you know you're touching somebody.
Yeah.
So, yep.
That's what it is, man. So listen, it was a marvelous time. This was real therapeutic. It was fun. It was sexy. It was intense. It was spicy. It was educational. It was in the field.
It was real.
Shout out to my two special lovely guests. We got Drill Fairy, Kelly G, Georgie, your favorite tomboy. Till next time, man. This is In the Field, man. It's your boy Synthero.
Your boy Remo.
Peace.